I remember, bro, you was the first person to like ever like take pictures of me in the gym, bro.
Man, that was like on the iPhone days.
Right.
I would take some blurry iPhone photos and be like, "Look at this art, dude! It's fucking beautiful." And I look back now, I'm like,
though. I remember that.
"Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
so
you had a gimbal by
okay,
that time,
okay.
though. Yeah.
I might have had that slick kit lens from Best Buy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fire, bro.
Bro, it was terrible.
Nah, that shit was hard though, bro. Cause I remember just now starting and seeing all the pictures all the other fighters would get and shit.
Hell
like
yeah,
that.
I remember.
And I would be like, bro, I want one of them so bad.
The time you graduated and you were able to get your fire. I think you hit mitts with Uncle Chuck.
Uncle Chuck,
Chuck. Shout out to Chuck.
I still remember that like it was yesterday, bro. That was like, I don't know, yeah, like you said, it was like a graduation day in the journey. It felt good.
Hell yeah, man.
It felt like I don't know, like I'm going somewhere, like I'm leveling up in this, you know. I'm getting some recognition.
Man, I love it because there's not enough. We get the shit beat out of us so much, and as much as it sucks, there's some beauty in it that doesn't get captured that often. So I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
What you up, bro?
Oh, bro.
I haven't seen you train.
Oh man, well, dude. So especially now, I've been kind of off. I've been trying to go full time. I had like 1 foot in the training thing, and 1 foot in the job, and then. Basically, I just muted my phone, so if the banks call me asking where their money is, it doesn't interrupt the podcast, you know. So I figured, man, I just need to get the business going, and I'll still go back, but like your fucking your nerve endings come back, dude.
Yeah.
If you don't train for a few weeks, like I took leg kicks the other day by my boy Taylor. And I wanted to cry after the first 2.
Tell me about it,
and
bro.
Coach Ray's coming by. So Unity Training Center, Ray Rodriguez, best MMA gym in the city, in the region, in the state, as far as I'm concerned.
Unity?
Unity, yeah. So me and Ray met at Ohana. I met half you guys at Ohana, man. Like 2017, the
pre-pandemic,
bro,
going into the pandemic days.
Were you ever there for the Anne Frank trainings?
Oh yeah, the fucking garage trainers and the fucking locking the covering up the fucking windows.
We would go to Northeast and like paper up the windows so no one could see, and it was not
Crazy
the most
time,
not the most PC name for it, but we were definitely hiding out.
And it's like it was a crazy time to like start combat sports. You know, that's when I started, bro.
Oh, that's when you started,
bro. Literally,
you
bro.
Baby in it, for real.
I mean,
look at Limbo starting.
It's about 4.
I'm still kind of young to it. That's
4 years,
that's
bro.
cute.
I mean, I take it. 4 years, yeah.
That's crazy.
Almost 5 though. Hold on, wait. No, I almost got 5.
Is it that long,
bro? Yeah, really.
That's a whole degree.
I'm an old dog.
You're old.
I'm an old dog that only got to do 1 race, but we're still in it. I'm in all these photos.
Yeah, I would say it ain't over yet either, bro. I feel like you can get back in there.
Get shit together, and then maybe one more. I had I fought once.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I remember Leon used to beat my ass, bro.
Nah, man.
Bro, Leon tall, bro.
No,
He is tall and wide, bro. That's not an easy fight, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching you guys. If we did it now, I'm like, all right.
And you strong too,
do
bro.
we get to do takedowns? Like,
yeah, exactly. I'm saying, and you
like,
good at jujitsu, bro.
I don't want to. I
roll
get
with
them
Leon
skippity
before.
pats from you guys. So
bro, you remember we rode one time, bro? You like got me like in a darce or some shit like that, bro. I swear to Jesus Christ, because you broke it down to me after you did.
That does sound like
He was like, yeah, that's a darce, and that's how you do it. You crank it like that, and I'm just like, I still don't understand, but okay.
Yeah. So I started teaching high school in 2014, and like within 2 months, I was like, I'm getting my ass kicked by these kids every day. I needed within 2 months, I was like, I have a little bit of money. Let's revisit jiu-jitsu. Like I trained, so I'm 37 in January. So like I remember the Taekwondo craze in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was that little 6-year-old, like doing the fucking forms
Karate
and shit.
chops
And there was this new thing called jiu-jitsu. And like when I think about what they used to train, so like in side control, you're supposed to be like, block a hip, real tight here, and they would teach like, oh yeah, just spread your legs all the way out and put all the weight. You don't want to be tight. So they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, but it was enough for me to like choke my friends out all the way through college.
Yeah.
And then I started teaching, and I was just like stressed the fuck out, and I was like, man, I need something. So I went to this like tiny little gym in Alma Heights. and got the shit beat out of me there. And then first got introduced to MMA there. There was a guy named Mike Salazar. He was a pro, and I was like, he just beat the fuck out of me. Like, that was the whole thing. I didn't know what leg kicks were. You would just do like a 2-3 and then leg kick, bang, and like, and he did that over and over and over again. And I just got, I wasn't happy at home. I had a terrible home, like, relationship thing. So I was like, I'm getting my ass kicked at home. I'm getting my ass kicked at work. I need like something else so I can actually punch back.
Right.
So that's that was in 2014, 2015. So not a pretty good minute away.
Yeah.
So
hey, shit, bro, you've been training for a while, bro. That's why I said I feel like even if we were to go today, bro, it wouldn't be an easy round, bro.
Man, hey, Wednesday nights.
Round, bro.
Wednesday, I'll come on a Wednesday night. I gotta kill some more nerve endings.
Yeah.
Kill some nerve endings. I see guys like Paul and Diego.
Oh my God, bro.
All right.
You gotta avoid them.
You gotta avoid them.
Nah, you gotta steer. You gotta steer into it, bro.
Yeah, dead ass. I mean, I have to because if I don't, I get called out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should want to, bro.
Oh no, I do. You know, you know how much fun me and Paul have when we go. You know what I'm saying? But. You know, that's not easy. That's definitely not easy round still. But anyway, welcome back to Can I Kick It, the coolest podcast in all of combat sports. I'm your host, Firelord Deuce. And to my left, I got my son, the buffest baby in San Antonio. The buffest baby in San Antonio.
The real swole baby, bro.
And today, man, we got another special guest for y'all. He is the photographer here in South Texas. Goddamn, not just San Antonio, but South Texas in general.
We're coming.
Yeah, man. He covers not only jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, boxing, and a range of other sports too. Everything, bro. Yeah, not even just sports, bro. His footage is crazy, but like I met him in the combat world. He is embedded and rooted in the combat world as well. He's a close friend of mine, and I'm very grateful for him to be here.
Thank you, guys.
Give it up for Leon McCormick, y'all. Yes, sir.
Bam, first podcast.
Oh, what?
I held out for you guys.
Hey, bro. I feel blessed, bro. That's dope.
Bro,
Hell yeah. I appreciate that, bro.
I was keeping everything intact before you guys. So.
Hey.
So now you about to spill the secrets. Huh?
Yeah, well, shit. I was like, that's the one thing I'm worried about because if I get, especially with get a little sauced up and start talking shit, because you film and you see everything. You see shit like. You see how everyone operates and trains, and I just go.
Oh, you know, bro.
Yeah, true.
So keep feeding me booze, man. I'll tell you who's cheating, who's fucking juicing, who's fucking up,
bro. That's a crazy part too, bro. Because even just being a teammate and being in that gym, and like not that gym, but just being in the gym that's like in the mix and like. And even just doing this media shit now, bro, you start knowing shit, bro. You start seeing shit, and it's like everything. You start asking yourself, like, dang, like, what do I put out? What do I put out? Like, what's real and what's like, okay, maybe they don't need to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. I have some shit that, like, and then I go and shoot these tournaments, and some of my teammates, I have amazing photos of them knocked out dead asleep.
Exactly.
And
shit like
just
that.
knowing the opponent like messages me like, hey, what about those photos from IBJJF? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But it's beautiful and just no one can ever see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, just like in the shadow realm.
Yeah, this is for the retirement package. When I get done with this, I'm just going to drop all
blast it and go move out to Bermuda or some shit. Right. Yeah.
Nah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. I caught a couple of those photos for our first event that we had shot, bro. I had a few of those photos where it was just like a couple like people's head snapbacks and stuff. It's just like
so good.
So the perfect picture, bro, just for the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Now if their face is covered.
Right, yeah.
We're selling that.
See, now that's a tip because I didn't do that. I didn't know that, and I mean,
you still might get a little, but I mean, you gotta. When the bank's blowing up your phone, where's our credit card payment? You're like, oh, well, every $12 counts,
True. Yeah, I didn't even think of it like that. Yeah. It's like, okay, well, at least your face isn't in it. Like, that could be anybody. Like, the people like who was there probably gonna know, but like not the broad public.
Yeah, let those banks start calling, and then it'll definitely change. it'll change your perspective on what gets sold and what doesn't. But yeah, and then so like and with the two and Stano fight, like I've known Stano forever.
Facts.
Like he was beating my ass back at the old Ohana Alamo days. And then I have ties to Ohana, obviously, because I was there for a really long time. And so I just had to like keep my business cap on, my GnarCorp cap on.
Right.
And that was some wild shit.
Yeah.
That was really wild. Like, and then knowing Stano so long, like, you know, that fight surprised the shit out of me. That was wild.
Right. Yeah, nah, it surprised everybody, bro. Like, I know it surprised the fuck out of me, too, but, you know.
But then, what just happened this weekend?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
That was it. That's the fight game, bro.
Bro.
You can have a fight where it looks like, dang, like, this, you know, dude's lost. Like, you know, it's like you feel lost as a fan. It's like, dang, like, what's next? And then you see what's next. It's like, oh, shit, like, he didn't miss a step. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that was vintage Peter this weekend.
Brought the
you know
darkness to that motherfucker.
Yeah, that was vintage. That was him at his best, running at all cylinders. You know what I'm saying?
Congrats,
like,
man.
Yeah, hell
He's
yeah.
probably feeling a little rough this morning, huh?
I don't even think he's been asleep yet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Got that victory, man.
I don't know, but I don't think.
Man, I'm curious on like your start. I want to hear about that, and then how you built kind of, because you're a pretty big name right now, so I want to know the process.
Man, thank you. I don't think of it like that. I think there's so many guys ahead of me. Like everyone's got a different. You shouldn't compare yourself to other guys, but like you can't help it. You know, you see, you see a post from a guy. Oh, I started a year and a half ago, and here I am at the NFL. I'm like, fuck, man. You know, you can't help that. But yeah, so I just started taking photos of guys at Ohana on my iPhone. And I remember I got 35 likes. I'm so embarrassed to admit this. 35 whole likes. And all it was my gloves, like, kind of drying on the coffee table. And I was like, man, I could do this.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope.
I mean, hey, you got the vision.
It's the sappiest shit in the world, and I'm so embarrassed. But then I kind of got hooked. Any photographer you talk to, like, you get like you got the so now I'll get a $600 kit lens, and then you realize that sucks.
Right.
And then you get it. Then you drop 2 G's, and then pretty soon you're 10 G's in the hole, or whatever. I don't know. And you just keep going. And so I started with the first video I ever made was Patty, Colton, and I think Josh Rosen's first Ohana fight. I think it was like Texas Clash. We did it. It was in like some kind of like feed lot somewhere out in Sinton or something like that. So we were all like warming up where they feed like cattle, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Like that was the corners. And it took me like 22 hours. It was the shittiest video of all time.
Jeez.
And Instagram took it down because I used a copyright song. So,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, so it was like the most ridiculous thing in the world. But then I just kept doing it, and then I don't know, man. I'm still a small fish in a very big tank. Like I really want to I really mean it. Like I want to be the guy. So I'm just starting to work with Tapper Scrap. Peter Morales is an awesome promoter. We got some promos coming. Peter, I promise your video's coming soon, brother. I promise. I'm making something. My teammate Alexia Delgadillo is fighting Alex Carlson from House of Jiu-Jitsu. But like the name GnarCorp, I had a buddy. I was like pretty much a skater stoner all throughout college. And I had these buddies, Kennedy and Bam, and we joked like everything is, Gnar Hill, Gnar this.
Mr. Narvalis, right? That's your nickname, right?
That's right. One of the many. White Jones, Mr. Narvalis, Slow Ball. I retired that one. I retired that one.
What about White Mamba?
White Mamba, we'll keep that. I like that.
What about the White Weasel?
The Weasel is still strong. Because Papa Weasel's out of shit.
Yeah.
And we just like joked like, what if we started a $1 billion company called like GnarCorp or something like that? And it was basically kind of like something that you'd see in. We imagined it would be like Wolf of Wall Street. We're all a bunch of bros wearing suits, but we're just pieces of shit.
Talking shit, fucking not doing work in the office and shit.
Yeah, like, penalizing your employees if they pass a drug test.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is this? I passed. I know. You fucking better get that shit 30. That kind of shit. Yeah. And then my buddy Mike Carey from Darkroom Photo, the best photographers in the town for things like weddings and headshots. One day, I think we were at a party, and we were still like, GnarCorp was just like a silly dream. And then he showed me his phone, or he said, check your email, and it was a GoDaddy confirmation for GnarCorp.com, and he just bought it for me. It's really cheap, but I mean, it's like, it's $20 and money, but it's $1 million in terms of like the thought, and it was like that's one of the best gifts I ever got. It was probably like $8. So then I had GnarCorp.com, and then it still took me a few years to make that. It wasn't until COVID. Teachers were like the one. I taught high school for 8 years.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
What'd you teach?
Geography mostly.
What?
What grade?
Ninth grade, inner city,
Jesus.
Memorial High School, Edgewood ISD. Like wild as shit. It was fun. I missed it. I really miss it.
I want to
still.
know your craziest story about that.
Bro, there's a ton. I could do a whole podcast on that.
Oh, you were a high school.
Yeah, collared shirt. Like definitely not drinking fucking Corona at 4 p.m. Collared shirt, brewing coffee. I will, we will. Like our objectives.
Right.
I was Mr. McCormick for 8 years.
I remember that time though too, cause I remember of like tagging you in the Facebook post, and you like fucking untagged yourself so fast.
Yeah.
It was so funny. It was just like, and then you sent me a message. It was like, bro, that meme was funny as fuck. But it's like all my teacher friends on my Facebook, and they can't see that.
Yeah, I have like parents and like they like it really took them a long time to realize that like. I knew my way around. Like my seniors would know. I had like a AP like dual credit class. My seniors, I was like, you guys know I know my way around a beer bottle, right? They're like, sir, yeah. But my freshmen were still like, he's Mr. Straight and Narrow, because I had to be. But COVID shut us down, and we were like the one, group of people in COVID that did not get just totally fucked. Still got paid. And for like a couple weeks, I don't think we did shit. So I was like, well, fuck, let's get GnarCorp.com on the working. And then that's ever since then, I've been like pretty much on it. Then I could sell photos. Do you have a website? Dude, do a website today. When I leave, do it. GoDaddy's cheap as hell. I use Squarespace, but you got to have a website that'll help you sell. Those little like purchase confirmations in your email. Like I just did a tournament. I got my privates done, so that's why I'm able to afford this. Like 3 hours ago, I couldn't have gotten this. I'd have been like, "Hey, y'all got any like? Can I huff that glass cleaner? Like, can I do something here?" But yeah, I sold a few photos, and
so
we're good.
What's the best like? What's the best use? I know there's many uses for an online website, but like in terms of like your business, like what is it best benefited you on, like for photos, videos, or like merch or?
Well, so I'm glad you mentioned merch. This shirt right here, boom! I got GnarCorp merch. We got dog bowls. Hey. You can get a GnarCorp dog bowl for your GNAR pup.
Hell yeah!
We got all sorts of athletic shorts and GnarCorp. Tees, shorts, caps. We got fanny packs. I'm glad you mentioned that because that was one of the few things I was going to forget.
I was on your website. I saw it. I was like, dang, that's pretty dope, bro.
If you guys want to be my first sale, man, anyone out there,
hell yeah,
Papa could use it. For website for me, it's the photos. Like that, I can go to a tournament, whether, or go to a place. Promoters, fight promoters are not known for throwing out a ton of cash on photos, especially videos. They will, but definitely not photos. They usually have a high school, son or cousin that has a kit lens, and they're like, well, it's good enough, So it's really hard to. I'm just now getting my foot in the door, but I can go to a place like Dominion. I was just there. He said, I made videos for him. Shout out Eric Villarreal. Right. He said, yeah, go shoot photos, do whatever you want, and I fucking sold loads of photos. And so I just put it on the website and I pray to sweet baby Jesus that they'll sell, and sometimes they don't, and it's depressing as shit. You check your email and there's no sale and you're just like, fuck. But other times you just can't believe it. And so that's it for putting you're gonna get an account on PicTime, and that will allow you to just sell your photos online. and you just pray to Jesus that it does. And
Pray
a
to
lot
the
of times
media
they do.
gods.
So it's automated. Like you have them. You just upload.
You just upload it and then everything, and then you literally there's just money in your pocket.
Okay, so you upload the watermark on your website, and then they have to buy it, and it automatically.
The second it's purchased, my shitty like property of GnarCorp, it comes off.
Oh, okay.
And then you can put your company like watermark on the bottom, and that'll stay.
Right.
Okay.
So it's really easy. If my old ass can figure it out, you guys can do it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about watermarking and stuff like that. So like, what program do you use to edit? Like,
I do a Lightroom Classic to edit photos, and then but PicTime will do all that watermarking for you.
PicTime.
Yeah, you just upload your image, your PNG file, and it does all that for you. It's really easy. Every once in a while, so I take all the money from it. There's a way that you can pay them a percentage. And they kind of help you out if a customer has an issue or something like that. But if you take all the money, like something might not be working, and they'll say like, "It's on you, brother." I'm like, "What do you mean it's on me?
Yeah,
it's not Leon McCormick. You know, it's PicTime as far as I'm. You know." They're like, "No, dude, it's all you, bro." So that's the only thing. Like I was selling, I went to IBJJF Worlds a year or two ago. And my discounts weren't working, and people were dropping $100-$200 on photos, and their discounts weren't working. And I was like, "I'll get you next time" or something. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah. So PicTime is a must. Squarespace is a must. When that yearly like subscription comes around, it fucking hurts.
Oh, you pay.
It hurts, man. Like every year I forget about it. Every year I'm like, "Oh man, I'm sure glad there's no big expenses this month." And then PicTime's
all of
like,
it hit at once.
PicTime's like, "We're about to take you to school."
Is that kind of how most of like your income for the business comes? Is through those pictures?
Probably most, yeah.
And the other is like when it's like directly for a client or whatever. Like
clients are happening more and more. What might happen to you guys is you'll probably get a lot of free. You know, you'll hear some people say don't do anything for free, but that's just unrealistic. Even like Laura Senko the other day was like, you gotta be smart with what you give for free. I forgot your question, actually. I drank a third of a beer and I fucking forget what I'm talking about.
No, you're good. You were answering it. But, like, how did you go about acquiring those clients anyway? Like,
it took a long time, and it's only happening now. And, you know, when was COVID? 2020?
Yeah.
So I've had the website for 3 years, but it's only really happening now that people, like, I just made, you know, so I do specialize in fight sports, but I also have Mac Photo SA. Where I'll do weddings. I just did something for a local politician, Lena Prado. She's awesome. Her video just came out. So I'll do anything. Dogs, like people, dog owners are wild. I'll shoot anything moving.
So did you just start like branching out?
Just now, yeah, because, you know, the fight game is like a passion.
Right.
But it's not. I kind of cornered myself in.
Yeah, it's still growing, but it's not there at that like main stage type deal where
not yet.
It's profitable. You know what I mean? It's profitable, but it's not like, you know, put you up money. It's not the money that's gonna take care of you for a long period of time.
Yeah, at least not yet. But
but it's getting there though.
My dream is to like show enough stuff. I believe his name is Rich. My dream is to have. He's awesome for Fury. My dream is to be like that.
Right.
Something like that for a big promotion where I can be comfortable. I think that's all. I mean, that's my dream. Right now, I'm having to like every little, I liken it to like hunting and gathering. Like I gotta like go for every little squirrel type, you know, just like gnaw that shit down and then move on to the next thing.
Eat what you kill.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So that's where we're at right now. But the clients are starting to come. You know, the quality speaks.
Where do you think that came from though? Like, you know, like you said, you was focused on the fight business, but like, where did the local politician and stuff, like, where did they see you?
She trains at Unity Training Center. She has a little adorable daughter that trains jiu-jitsu, and so Monica Rodriguez, Ray's wife, you know, it's just connections. Like y'all keep putting out that quality, and shit will just, you know, you have to chase a lot, but stuff will start coming to you too.
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, just that gym culture is so dope too, man, because you never know who you training with too, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's been so crazy. Like, my mind's been so blown, like, with some of the people, like, even like professional fighters and shit, like you'll train a whole session with this person and not know it's like, oh yeah, bro, I'm karate combat champion. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fucking, bro, I'm undefeated. Like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. And I'm just like, I didn't even fucking know that. But yeah, no, and even outside of just like combat sports, like you'll meet this person and they'll be like you said, a politician or fucking business owner. Bro, we trained with this dude, bro. His wife was the daughter of the head coach of the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he was a cool ass dude. And for the longest, bro, I was cool with him, hey, what's up, all that stuff. Didn't even know, bro. Yeah. I think he posted like a picture on Instagram or something about
That's crazy.
And then I was like, what? And then I went to talking about it, or I heard somebody else talking about it, and it was like, oh yeah. This. I was like, why does everybody else know this and I didn't know? It was like, yeah. It's cool. Like, he went when, I don't know, it's a whole nother story for a whole nother podcast. But yeah, bro.
You didn't want to talk about it?
Bro, you know me, bro. I fucking talk for a whole hour, bro. I hold the podcast out.
I had a question for you, Leon.
Hit me.
So, like, when you say they buy your pictures on your website, like, how do they find you? Is it because you're posting on Instagram?
Business cards.
Oh,
business cards. Business cards. I was a little fish at IBJJF Austin. Back in the day before COVID, they would just let you in. If you just use it to show up, they would give you a vest. Now you gotta like apply. You gotta give a blood check. They give you a physical and all that shit.
Check and
they get you cough. No, I'm kidding about that.
I was gonna say the fuck.
Cough 2 times. That kind of thing. But now it's much more thorough. Yeah, well, that's ADCC. Yeah, that's next level. That's next level. But I saw a guy. You look at these guys like, oh my god, they're gods, and then I saw one guy hand a business card and like ding. So I found someone M5X Designs. Fuck, if it's MX5, I'm gonna be really pissed. M5X Designs. It should be. And get a big old box of $1,000 count cards, and that's like the best investment I've ever made. And I'm just slanging them bitches. And
everybody get a card.
Everyone gets a card. And I put them in their shoes because jiu-jitsu guys.
So you'll take a picture of like a group or something, be like, hey, here's a picture.
Exactly. Anyone I know got fire shit of. Even jiu-jitsu guys will buy photos even if they lose.
Right.
Other sports aren't like that. Like wrestling, fucking forget about it.
Right.
Yeah, I went to a wrestling tournament and I made pennies because the only parents that bought any photos at all was the ones that won gold. Like wrestling parents are fucking cold-blooded. They're like, I don't want proof that my fucking kid did not win gold. And jiu-jitsu folks are like, hey, I may have lost, but there was some good moments.
Good photos, yeah.
So here's $80. I'm like, bet, we're good. So business cards, that's just boom, 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 everybody. And then you'll even get people that are like, you gave me 3 already, because between the extracurriculars and the not having good head movement, which is, and I'm doing both of them.
Well, man, take another one.
They're like, dude, you gave me 4 already. So
like, hell yeah,
like, hey brother, sling them out. Yeah. So that's how they know to go to the website. And then, that's been the model. That's been the moneymaker.
You'll have like a gallery of the whole event, or
if you go to GnarCorp.com right now, you'll probably see, on the front page, I have like before the gallery's ready, I have follow on Instagram so you get posting announcements, and this is all shit I just have to figure out. Like, why the fuck is no one buying? Well, what if I do this? Okay, I helped a little bit. And then when it's ready, I put the button right on the front page. Boom, it'll say like, so everyone that's waiting for IBJJF Waco photos, I'm sorry, they're coming. And there will, in a day, hopefully, there will be here's a link to the gallery, boom. And so they go to narco.com and it's right there. Dink, it's like easy breezy. And then I can just see numbers. You can see your analytics go pew, and it's just fun to like pour a glass of wine and watch those numbers go up. Like, that shit's fun as hell. It's really, really fun. YouTube channel, GnarCorp Productions on YouTube. That one, I'm crushing on Instagram, but if you like and subscribe, Did some dope ass shit at Ambush.
Oh yeah, hell,
Bro,
that shit was killer,
dude.
bro.
That might have been one of my better ones.
Bro, so I wanted to ask you about that, bro. Like, did you like get drone footage for that shit too? Like,
that's stock.
That's stock.
I still
footage.
need a drone. I'm like the only videographer in San Antonio that doesn't have a drone.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm looking at this. I'm like, this shit is well put. And the voiceover guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that you?
No, hell no. My voice is terrible.
That's what he said. I was like, that's not Leon.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know.
I got a face for radio and a voice for miming.
Oh.
Yeah.
More voice.
Yeah, my voice is fucking. I hate hearing it like on videos. I tried it once because I couldn't get. It was a guy from Ohana. I was like,
real?
yeah. I told a promoter. I was like, oh yeah, it'll have voiceovers and I'll have all this. He's like, okay, bet. And I hung up the phone and I didn't have a voiceover guy. So I'm like panicking and I'm over. I used to do media at Ohana. Just recently moved away from gyms, so they got a new guy. They're really good. And I heard this dude Jason. Like I heard him say like, I was like, hey, read this, and I already had it in my phone. Like,
yeah,
the Dominion Fighting Alliance.
Yeah.
And he just kind of read it. I was like, dude, can we record tomorrow?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I just like heard him telling someone something, and he has this really deep radio voice.
Yeah, that's all, bro. So he reminded me of like the UFC embedded guy.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is a straight UFC embedded video,
and
bro.
he's like, he's affiliated with a church, so he's a good speaker. Like he did some preaching.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just heard him. I'm like, hey, read this. And I was like, bet, can we go? And we just did all that in the Ohana like closet. There's like you just get a lav mic.
That's crazy.
And like I've done audio anywhere quiet, but that's the hardest thing in the world is finding a quiet place.
Right.
It's the hardest part of my job. Like the other day I was somewhere and right the second we start recording, the boxing coach downstairs decided to have a fucking private. So I don't even know how this shit's gonna go because I got a dude giving an interview and then in the background you hear pap 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 pap, and then the second we were done, he's like, oh no, we're done too. I just wanted to jump off a cliff.
Yeah,
it's the hardest thing. So I'll do audio voiceovers, and I did one in my bathroom once.
Yeah.
Eddie Frere's video. Eddie's a high def. He's one of the best San Antonio guys in the city.
I love Eddie, bro.
Dude, he's a
so
bad motherfucker,
He's so
man.
cool, bro.
His
kids are amazing
His
too,
kids,
bro.
yeah, fighters' kids are the
bro,
best.
Oh my god, bro.
The fighters' kids are the best. Like 100%. They're all like, because I don't know. I guess they know. I guess getting your ass kicked is good for you.
Right.
I really think
that's
it
what I
is.
believe too, bro. My kids are 100% gonna be in combat sports.
The second they can roll.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Oh, you're a white belt.
Yeah, exactly. Bro.
You're rolling.
You're gonna do some jujitsu,
Yeah,
some wrestling.
yeah.
You're gonna be taking some other kids down. Or
Hell
something,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, no guard pulling in my household.
Yeah, nah, hell
no,
nah.
sir.
Bro,
Climb on,
dude
bro.
needs a guard.
I am though. I am against other jujitsu guys.
Yeah,
like
well,
Boo
you
him,
got boo this man.
Cause look, bro, you're not finna fireman carry me. I'm a grown man, bro. For one, bro, I'm a grown ass man. So you're not finna lift me up over your shoulders unless I'm in panic or in disarray.
Oh man,
You know what I mean? So
what do you think about that?
we can sit down.
That's whack, bro.
Nah,
he called someone out to grapple him,
And
I'm
he
not
shot
putting you
for
on
the
blast.
double leg. My bad. I mean, he shot for the double leg, and I faked the kick. You know, that's what I'm saying. You're not finna pick.
You do MMA?
Not
No,
him.
no. If
No,
it was
somebody else.
Right, if it was me,
This guy do
I would have
MMA?
kicked him in the
No,
face.
bro,
Nah,
see-
he's a wrestler though.
not
Oh!
even, not
Yeah,
even.
he's a college wrestler, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
I
he's a
actually
wrestler.
respect that a lot. I didn't
Yeah.
think I would ever say that
Yeah,
about you.
I'm a state champion, bro.
No shit.
Yeah,
This
so
man
my
ain't no state
wrestling's
champion.
good. I am. And,
Okay, well then we'll keep it to the Muay Thai then,
Exactly.
because I ain't trying to get smushed.
Yeah, nah, he a hugger. He a crotch sniffer.
Oh, I'm
bro.
not, bro. I'm
He a
just
crotch
like,
sniffer.
Oh,
It's
lay and
just-
pray.
it's
Yeah,
just-
lay and
no,
pray,
no,
bro.
It's just
Cause he
so-
gas out. After he take you down, bro, it's over.
No,
That's all he
bro.
got, bro.
It's such a cheat code, bro.
That's all he got, literally, bro. After he take you down, he just like lay on you and go to sleep. Bro.
That's because I
all
don't
it
want to
is.
punch you. Like,
Nah,
we're
Because I don't want
friends.
Because the
Don't let
moment,
Bobby Peak hear that. I don't want to punch you.
right?
Dog,
Exactly.
you're gonna be doing
Ground and
burpees,
pound.
whatever sick, whatever.
Nah, he
gross
gonna
shit
go
you'll
like.
do.
Yeah.
He
Bro,
put.
Gotta have that
yeah.
endurance.
Nah, I
Bro.
check my pulse, bro. It's low. We good. I'm getting in shape. My blood pressure high, but my pulse is good.
How old are you?
Bro, I'm just black.
That's
bro.
my son, bro.
Are you?
I got
You're
high
20.
blood pressure.
You're not a day over the 25.
Bro, I'm 30, bro.
Okay, well, You shouldn't be having high blood pressure.
Right.
Can we get this guy checked out?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
See, Limbo just trash.
It's bad enough he doesn't have head movement.
Yeah, I'm saying he just trash all around, bro. So it's just like, I don't think we could do nothing about the blood pressure, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
I just got to lose some weight, bro. Be 150.
I used to walk at 170. So, Papa's walking around at 200 right now.
Bro, you're swole, bro.
When I first,
I've been going to the gym. Look at this little gun. This little PP7.
Put away the python.
This little PP7 right here.
Python.
Nah, dog. I got them spider monkey arms. This shit, it's impossible to grow muscle on this.
Shit, look at that forearm, bro. Your forearm look like if you grab somebody, bro, they not going nowhere.
They got them old man. When you start getting close to 40, dog, you start getting old man forearms.
Forearm, them pop-pop forearms.
Yeah, it's all in the grip. And in Wisconsin, I saw this young whippersnapper. I was at a bar, and they drink wild. I saw no one drinks like Wisconsinites.
Right.
I was in Spain one time, and there were all these Wisconsinites from a college over there, and they were all like, one kid was vomiting, the other kid was like passed out, the other kid was starting to fight, and some Spaniard was like, man, Americanos, they drink too much. I was like, no. Wisconsin. Like, I'm the old Americano as well, man, but I'm cool. Like, I'm 8
That's
deep.
where they're from.
I'm seeing 3 people right now. There's only one person in front of me, but I'm still good. Those motherfuckers need to chill. Yeah. But I saw a young kid like mouth off to a 40-year-old dude, and he just got wrist control, and the kid, he like tried to get his arm back, and like
he just knew from that moment.
Yeah, like he whimpered a couple times, and he was like, "I'll fucking end you." And then Caleb or whatever dumbass name he had, he made the right decision. He made the right decision to chill the fuck out.
So speaking of that though, bro, you done like traveled the world and shit too, bro, right?
Yeah. So
how many countries you been to, bro?
Maybe 9, 10.
That's crazy.
China did a year. Georgia, Republic of Georgia did 4 months. That was a wild ass place. Studied, most of it was either teaching English or studying Spanish. So I did
Spanish?
Yeah, I'm like proficient.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He speaks a little Spanish, but that's why he's so excited.
Nah.
That's why he's so excited.
No.
I speak Spanish.
Yeah. See? So it helped out, man, because my girlfriend's Mexican and her parents don't their English is not the strongest. And so I surprised them all when I sat down. They made me little enchiladas like down in Laredo, and I just started going. And all of them were like,
what the
even my girlfriend was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
They just wanted to talk to you after that, I bet.
Oh yeah, it was tight, dude. They're the coolest people on the planet, man. They're chill as hell. So I had no idea. Like when my dad was like, "You're going to Mexico." Because he did it in the 70s. And he says he didn't get wild. I know my dad got fucking wild as shit.
It's not wild compared to their standards.
I think, because...
Compared to Mexico standards.
Yeah, I think Papa McCormick, you know, when you have kids, you tell stories about your crazy shit, but you leave certain parts out.
Of
and
course.
then when they're older, they like... When I was in Mexico and I'm slamming tequila... It all like came through.
You start putting 2 and 2 together.
Like, my dad, in that horse story where he was riding the horse bareback and almost got his leg ripped off. There's no way in hell he did that sober. That was tequila.
Obviously shit-faced.
So he said go to Mexico, and he couldn't tell me like why, but he's like just go there for a summer. You'll hang out with Janet, this photographer, and so I went down to Chiapas, which is like bordering Guatemala, and that shit was dope. And I never knew that, 18 years later, it would come in handy the way it is, you know? So I've done interviews. So, like, when I do interviews with Brazilians, I speak Spanish.
That's dope.
Yeah, and they can usually, they understand me much easier than I understand them.
Right.
If a Brazilian wanted to lose me in a heartbeat, they could. But if I speak, clean Spanish, they can be so I just interviewed Zumbi from House of Jiu-Jitsu. And I'm going to have to sit down with Washington and have that shit translated. But he understood my questions. I just had no idea what he was answering back. I would hear, Rodrigo Nogueira, and I was like, okay, he's talking about the Nogueiras now. And he's like, don't, I don't even, so we're going to have to sit down with Washington and have him translate that shit. So that's something to look up for. Tapper Scrap promo is coming very, very soon.
That's pretty dope, bro.
Let me hear, you said you made some big mistakes.
Oh, bro.
I want to hear what those were.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, let me check.
Hey, you don't have to tell us every
Oh,
detail.
man. I've blown audio as a motherfucker. Audio is my kryptonite.
We've done that so far.
Have you filmed something muted yet?
Well, podcast, we've done that before.
Yeah.
A whole hour-long podcast.
Yes.
Over an hour-long podcast, we've done that before.
What is that? How broken was your heart?
It was like a fucking confused feeling. It was just like, so what the fuck we do now?
We didn't have a guest, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was still the early stages.
It was still very early, but we was still just like, so what the fuck we do now? Like, you know what I mean? But, obviously we just had to like trash it and move forward. But but something else, I mean, it kind of worked out in the end, but we kind of fucked it up. Pete's fight footage for Samurai Soul, like the lav mic died while we was like interviewing them.
Yep.
So so we wasn't able to use that crisp audio.
My audio is unforgiving.
Yeah.
It is so fucking. It is so unforgiving. Yeah, I've done a number of things. I had a really big, like one of the stars of combat sports, like one of the Michael Jordans, like the Michael Jordan of this sport. Could be John Jones. Where we're talking that big.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows. And one time I had this like cheap recorder. I really need to get a remote thing so that I can listen, because once I press record and kind of hide it under, you just gotta. It's in God's hands,
right.
So he put it in his shorts, but the thing came disconnected, and I had no idea. It was a huge rookie move for me. But when I got that call, hey, do you want to come film, Michael Jordan? I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, what was it, Pat Cummins? Do you remember that guy? He fought DC on like a week's notice. He was a barista. I was Pat Cummins. I was not ready for that shit, but I wasn't about to say no.
Yeah, he was like, fuck
so
yeah.
I did it, and I got knocked the fuck out. And I still made some audio work, sort of. There was a website called Fiverr, which you guys will use. There's usually people in like developing parts of the world. They'll do editing for you for like $5-10. So if there's an audio problem, there's a guy, I do audio, and their name is always like Muhammad or like Shinzong or some shit. Like it's never like Jimmy Smith. Never,
right. Yeah. It's never Steven.
Yeah, never Steven. No. Yeah. So I had a guy. I had some like I think he was like Thai. I had some dude, some Sampanong.
Yeah, fucking ping pong.
Yeah. So Sitichai Sampanong on his day off, it helped me with audio. But yeah, man, audio is a motherfucker. I've blown that a number of times. It's always with like new equipment, like you're not familiar with it. You press a little button, you think you're good, and then you're not good, and then it's just like the worst feeling. So conveniently, all my other mistakes are currently eluding me conveniently, but audio's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Audio's the one, every time.
That's actually why I don't like those lav mics. I mean, I like them for like, the use that you can, use them for and stuff like that, but just like you said, just that nervousness of not knowing if it's recording or being able to hear it or like.
You get a remote receiver, and then you can have your headphones on, and then you're good. But they're like a good one is like $300-400, I think. So I'm still not there yet. But yeah, say goodbye to your bank account.
Yeah,
it'll never end. Like, see you later. Yeah. If you guys got wife or kids, tell them we're eating ramen noodles until we make it, brother, because. That equipment is...
And that's my biggest thing, too, bro, because, like, I'm fucking Mr. Krabs, bro. Like, I'm cheapskates, McGee skates.
You got audio, spend money on audio. Like, my little lav mic is, again, this Michael Jordan character. I get this call, hey, do you want to film the Michael Jordan of the universe? And I was like, fuck yeah. And they get their audio back, and I had these, like, $40 mics, and the fans were just, it was just unbearable.
Horrible, yeah.
Unbearable. So then like that, that month I got like a $100 and $200 mic. And then I actually got a call back, and then it was a lot better. Okay. But spend money on audio.
Right.
Because that shit will make all the difference. Like I had Washington the other day, I filmed him for Dominion. And he's cutting weight. He's got shit to do. Whether or not the interview is in the perfect audio conditions for me.
Right.
He wasn't worried about that. He had to go get tickets. He was like, well, let's do it now. And I'm looking around. There's 60 people in the gym. The jiu-jitsu guys are going.
Right.
Someone's kicking the bag. And I'm like, this is a nightmare. Okay. And he's like, oh, yeah, we do it right now. And then I'll go. And then So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. And I'm like, fucking A. But it worked because I had that $80 lav mic. You almost didn't hear anything. And there was like shit going on. They were doing, the coach was doing some impassioned. They're all clap. Like there were some points that weren't so good, but I was able to make it work. And if I had my little $10, $15 mic, that shit would have been. I could have just thrown it in the garbage. So yeah, spend money on audio. It's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I got another question, bro.
Hit me.
So, me and Deuce we started our own media company, in-house media. So what would kind of the steps you would take now? Because you did make all the mistakes. You kind of already know how you would do it.
That's actually a good question, son.
And from my understanding, the website is important. The business cards are important.
Business cards.
Is there anything like any future steps or anything else?
Any like, are you asking like what I do different?
Yeah, like what would you do if you were in our shoes, like right now?
Yeah, if you had,
I would get a website tonight.
Website
tonight.
Right.
Yeah, and you won't even see the benefits of it right away. I would also put a lens cap on that camera. That the shit's gonna get in that sensor.
That one?
Yeah, the
that's
one.
not ours. Bro.
Yeah, it's not ours.
Someone needs to.
anyway.
That
But
thing
we
is. I've been
should
looking
anyway.
at that fucking thing for the last hour.
It's been giving you
that
the
shit is
the
giving me fucking give me chest pains.
Yeah.
Because the fucking dust is gonna get in that shit.
Yeah, true. You
So whoever you are, owner, put a cap on that body.
Put a cap on.
We
that
will
body.
before
Put
we
a cap
leave.
on
We
that
will
body.
shout out to Pablo, man. We're gonna take care of your equipment for you, bro. We got you, bro.
So one thing I learned, I don't like to. This is gonna sound really stupid. I'm here on a podcast, but I really don't like to sell myself. Like, in terms of the business, not hooking.
Right.
That was I'm beyond that.
That was my college days.
Yeah, college got a little wild.
Yeah.
That biology textbook ain't gonna buy itself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta like promote yourself, and I normally hate doing that. I really hate it. Yeah, but I got a guy, Justin Governal. He's a fucking pro. He's a black belt not only in jiu-jitsu but also in like selling.
Advertising.
He's hilarious as fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he messages people, hey, I got merch. I haven't messaged a single person about merch. Guess how many dollars I have? 0. And he's talking about like digits and like merch. He's like, oh yeah, I got this much in my. So if it's one thing, I would take Governal's advice and like promote yourself, use your friends at first, and then reach out to people.
Right.
I still haven't done that. I really need to do that. But yeah, you need to promote yourself because you're gonna sit around and you're like, why isn't anything happening? And then it's because you haven't done that part. Yeah.
I feel
so
that.
I really don't like it though. I don't like. I don't even. A lot of people don't even know my name, and I kind of like that. They're like, "Hey, Gnar." I'll have kids at jiu-jitsu tournaments. Like, "Hey, Mr. GnarCorp, could you take a picture of me on mat 4 at 12:01 p.m.?" And I'm like, "Yes, little Timmy."
Yeah,
sure. I give him a pat on the head.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Yeah, Mr. Gnar. Yeah, so like. I would do that. That's you gotta promote yourself for sure.
Mr.
That's one thing I
Gnar.
haven't done. I go to Naga or something like that, and I'll just hear Gnar and like and
That's
it's
good
their
branding,
kid like
though,
choking
yeah.
some other kid. I was like, I run my ass over there.
Yeah.
And I also think it's kind of like comedy. I don't know if you guys like stand up comedy.
Oh, I love stand up comedy.
I think they always the one thing that whether it's Tom Segura or Joe Rogan or anybody, they just say stay in it. Like everyone else is gonna fall out, and it's just gonna be you.
100%.
So yeah, I've been doing this, anywhere between 3 and 5 years. I'm not sure. I think the first tournament I shot was like the March of like COVID. So I drove out to Houston and did IBJJF, and that was the first time I ever shot a tournament and put it on the website because people were like, "Hey, I want to buy photos earlier," and I didn't really know what to do because I didn't really have a me. I have a darkroom photo that I mentioned.
Right.
If it weren't for them, I fucking, I asked them like white belt questions. Like, when I get an underhook, should I just like, when he gets an underhook, should I just give him my back? And they're like, no, those kind of questions,
Type shit, right.
They're like, no, you fucking, no.
That's the opposite of what you should do.
The opposite, yeah. So they're really patient. So, promote yourself is like the one thing, and then just email. Here's another thing. There's one thing I did do right, is just email message every promoter, anyone. Just message people, and they're gonna leave you on red, and they're gonna or maybe they do respond, but then you tell them your price, and
then they leave me on red.
Then you leave you on red, and then you get in your head. Do I need to lower my price? Oh, that's another thing.
Right.
Whatever your price is, like the first number that comes in your head, that's the one, because you always go down.
Right.
You always go down. So I finally started to like listen to that little fuck it. The little voices. Fuck it, just say the number. It's kind of like dating. Just you gotta be ready to get
just say what's
no.
on your mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta be prepared for them to say like no, like fuck off. And then if you're cool with that, then the battle's already half done. So, but then when the jobs are like, oh yeah, that amount's legit, then you're like, then you almost can't even believe it.
Yeah, you're like,
you're like, oh really?
Yeah, and it's probably still low, because there's no real. I mean, you go on Reddit, like the video on Ask Videography or Ask Photography. I use Reddit a lot for like that kind of shit. I'll ask a question occasionally. There are like certain formulas, but you really just gotta find. You just gotta whatever you think of, just add a little to it, and then go with that, and just put your phone down.
Right.
Like the old Tinder days, you write a crazy line, and you throw your phone down, and you're like, what the fuck did I just do?
That was risky, but fuck it.
Yeah, and then you hear ding, and then you're like, oh, we're green, bro.
No risking, no biscuit.
Yeah. So yeah, just go for it, man, and message everybody. Get ready, but I mean, I haven't made it. I'm not happy with where I am at all. I'm just starting to get a foothold. I met these guys from Pragma Jiu-Jitsu in Austin. They're trying to do, they want me to eventually work with them on a promotion.
Right.
They're working on, like, the promotions are just now coming along, but it is so hard because everyone already has a guy.
I would say, I know you just say you feel like you haven't made it yet, and it might be some truth for that. We all working, bro. You know what I mean? And you probably gonna feel like that even after you made it.
Probably.
You know what I mean? But I would say, bro, like, you made it in the sense of like, you have cemented your own place in this like combat sports medium. You know what I mean? And even like you say, you even branched out past that. But it's like, man, like you say, you stuck with it. You've been doing this for years. The little kids, they know you. You know what I'm saying? GnarCorp.
Shout out Timmy. Shout out
to little Timmy. When little Timmy grow up, he gonna be like, yeah, like, GnarCorp been taking pictures of me since I was a kid.
Hell yeah.
And little Timmy gonna go to the UFC. And he gonna need a photographer.
He better stay away from me. Yeah. I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for that really bad.
Yeah, so that's why I said, like, bro, like, you're a real deal, like, submitted.
Thank you, man. I hope so.
You know what I mean? And, bro, I think you're a legend, bro, already, bro, in my eyes.
You guys are too kind.
You're a legend, bro.
How do you shoot how do you do it anyway? Like, do you shoot raw, I'm assuming, right?
You have to. Photos got to be raw. I used to, it got to be. Like, that's not even I spent a lot of money on those big CF cards, and I probably overshoot. Like, every photographer I've ever talked to, they're like, dude, you're gonna ruin your camera.
Yeah, I try to a little bit too. I try to overshoot just a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, I shot 25,000 photos this weekend, and that's just me. And then I taught my girlfriend's working for me now, and so I taught her everything I know, and she's good as hell. And she shot another 10,000 at Naga. So like when I get home, I got 35,000 photos, and that's crazy. That's insane. Like, but at these events, so I'm not getting paid. If I was getting paid through the promoter, then I would just shoot like the amount I need to shoot.
Right.
But it's always a gamble, depending on how much I'm getting paid. Like I got paid a little bit by IBJJF, but I still went insane.
Right.
Like I just go insane.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, when the art is like, you know what I mean, taking over you, was like, I'm not finna not get this shot. You know what I mean? It's
exactly.
Like,
and then when you do get that perfect one, like fucking Diego doing the flying knee.
Yeah.
Like, man, like I had him do like 4 or 5. Do it again. He was like, okay, do it again. And he was like, all right. And so I shoot a lot, and I never thought I'd be the douchebag that did this. Yeah. Like the fucking the director, but you just gotta look good on a wall. So whatever you're shooting, if you don't think it would look good on the wall, then you need to reposition. It's kind of like position before submission, right? Don't shoot it if you're not there.
Okay.
Or a little 1 stripe purple. I was 2 stripe, but then
you're a purple belt.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like a 9-year purple belt, though.
You thought I was talking shit, bro.
I'm on the 5-year plan. So I used jiu-jitsu for MMA. So I'm not a.
Bro, he'll tap you out.
I don't know, man. Wrestlers, it's like wrestlers
He'll
and
tap
boxers.
you out, bro.
Wrestlers and boxers give me trouble. If I can't, boxers you can kick their legs, and wrestlers you just gotta stay long.
Them both full of water, bro.
Oh, bro.
Them both full of water, bro. That's all for
So
sure, bro.
but I'm not a jiu-jitsu. I'm not a jiu-jitsu guy. There are like IBJJF blue belts that would probably give me work in a straight jiu-jitsu, especially gi, because I got this janky ass hand.
Yeah.
I don't have any grips, especially gi.
Gi's game changer.
Yeah, I don't really.
I'm not a fan. But then
gi,
when you wrap your gi around a motherfucker's neck, that's legit.
Yeah,
like, that's the only thing.
It's satisfying too a little bit.
Yeah, that's legit. I'm not even good at gi chokes, but because I'm just kind of like in gi, I'm just kind of like I don't really know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Don't tell my coach.
He said it best. He was like, gi takes the athleticism away, bro.
Yeah.
You can grab and it's a lot more like...
Yeah, you got a motherfucker on your sleeve.
Yeah.
You're
not hating on gi.
I have like a whistle, like get this motherfucker off of me. I don't like the gi at all.
I don't know. I just, in my eyes, my personal opinion, I just don't think it takes that much skill to take their clothes and choke them out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why it's skillful, because like if it's easy, or
I
if
get
it's
it.
like this, it's the same for both.
I get the argument,
So it's like, it's just a
man,
different
and I'm open to
sport.
being wrong, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'll preface it
No, I
with
hate
that.
it too.
But there's a load of skill. There's a way, like there's a dude Miguel at Unity, this brown belt. That there's just a way, like even the little things you curl your knuckles in when you got a grip. I even say
y'all
the word
please don't
grip.
try to prove me wrong. I
just-
know y'all would choke me the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
know.
of gi at all.
I get
dude.
it, but just
When I see motherfuckers taking their own gi out of their belt to wrap around my own, I just feel like that's disrespectful.
I like to see people.
I also appreciate it. You know, like
I like to see people get creative, like with no grips, like when they do modified grips and shit like that, and no gi.
Hell
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. No
see,
gi,
that's
no gi's my
skill
shit.
to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
With the gi,
saying?
though, you could argue that's skill too, because they do some creative.
Yeah, they
things
do
with
some
the gi.
modified shit. I mean, I'm not a grappler, so I don't have a dog in that fight. I don't know.
yeah, there is, but I mean, there's skill to I don't know. There's skill to some really lame endeavors.
Yeah.
So just because it's got skill doesn't mean it requires skill doesn't mean I want to do it.
That's true.
What's that horse trotting shit they got in the Olympics?
Oh yeah. Fucking.
I forget what they call it. It's got some really weird
It's
name.
like equestrian.
Yeah, something like that. There's
it's the
some,
clip of fucking Snoop
or
Dogg
what about the
watching
thing
that
when
shit.
they curling? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Just because there's skill to it doesn't mean I want to do it.
They fucking sweeping the floor and
no,
shit.
no-gi's my shit. Yeah, I love no-gi. I like the I really I'm not a wrestler at all, but like I like knowing guys like Patty. No, I mean, I got to see you wrestle before I'm gonna believe you got you on game. Is he on his game? Is he lying to me?
I haven't
Think
really.
of the best wrestler you
I've
know
seen
at
him
Ambush.
do wrestling moves, and they do look good. Like he looks like he know what he doing. But I haven't seen him.
How are
wrestle.
your knees? Can you
He
bend your
haven't
knees?
wrestled. It will just hurt afterwards.
I haven't seen him wrestle another wrestler,
Bro,
so I can't really compare his
honest.
skill. You know what I'm
So
saying?
one of the top wrestlers at Ambush right now would be Diego, right?
Right. I haven't seen
To put
him.
it in comparison, I would destroy Diego, bro. Like, not only that,
Why would
Now,
you say that
look.
about my friend Diego?
Now look,
just in wrestling.
this clip
That's
is
getting
being
clipped.
recorded.
Clip it.
I think the only point Diego would score would be escapes when I let him up.
You let him up.
Yeah, I will.
That is fucking disrespectful.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
that's just how good my wrestling
See,
is,
look,
bro.
this is how it starts. He'll be like, y'all be ragging
Old
on
boy
him.
Diego doesn't have a. The old boy Diego doesn't have a fucking
Diego's
podcast.
a Muay Thai
No,
guy,
no, he's
bro.
gonna come on. He's gonna be on the podcast.
Can I be there when he's there? So we
Sure.
Can fucking,
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
I gotta grab
Bring the
Will Jackson.
cameras so when he fuck him up, we get a perfect shot of just limbo in
Nah,
the
bro,
air.
you know them pictures that you say you'll never let out, bro. You'll have...
add it to the list.
Yeah, not for me though. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro. It's been Pete. He said he'll
No,
fuck
I
up.
didn't, bro.
And
I
then-
saw that.
See, I told you,
I watched
bro.
the Pete. I watched the Pete episode.
He said Spencer. He was.
I learned a
gonna
lot
beat
about
his ass.
Stenonic. I've known him forever, and I didn't know half the shit y'all were talking
Yeah,
about.
Bro,
that's crazy,
I'm so glad
bro.
you said that. That's,
Yeah.
Man, our podcast is touching heart.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
We getting there, bro. We
But I
getting
do
there.
have two questions for
Hit
you.
me.
Bro. So way earlier in the convo, you mentioned that you edited a video, posted on Instagram, and it got taken down because of the music.
Yeah.
But like nowadays, instead of them taking it down, they'll just like add it to you know, the music's playlist or
Right.
you know, like the sound.
Yeah.
So that shit is just so dope that now we can like.
Is that why people are doing it? Because that's one thing I haven't been able to figure out. Like, how the fuck are people able to just
Right.
So they won't copyright it and take it down like they used to, bro.
Oh.
It'll, like,
So even if you do edit it with the sound on there, you're still able like to add that sound through Instagram, and then add it to a whole collection of other people that use that sound. You get what I'm saying?
Which is crazy because like now it's like most of the videos you make are gonna be for Instagram or TikTok,
right?
You know, maybe YouTube too, but it's like you don't have to worry about using like necessarily licensed music,
right?
You know, because you can just post it on Instagram and TikTok without it being taken out.
So I use so Envato Elements has I used to use Sound Stripe. I used to have to pay like $30-$40 a month for these, but I still swear by that. I think finding a unique song, like it's just my personal taste. Like there's a lot of really good editors out there, especially like I know these guys that do boxing videos, and I just, you know, have you ever gone through one of those license free sites?
Mm-mm.
It's mind numbing. You're just clicking through, and you'll search like dramatic. You'll search epic.
Oh yeah,
and you're just clicking through dog
Splice
shit for hours.
Have you used Splice?
Splice is good though. Splice is good.
But it's got tracks.
It got a bunch of different shit like that.
Hours if you're not like now. I have a collection I can kind of pull from, but like, you know, and then I see dudes that just pull like a Biggie Smalls song, and I'm like, I just feel like it's cutting corners.
Yeah,
you know,
I feel that. But is there a way that you can like get like licenses, like borrow licenses for songs so you can use them for videos and shit like that?
So I have that Envato Elements. I swear by that, man. I swear by that.
And it gives you like you can use you can post it on YouTube and all that shit.
Anything. Yeah, TikTok gave me a problem one time. But I'm 37, dog.
Chinese government.
TikTok,
fucking now it's funny.
I draw the line at Instagram, you know.
Yeah, same, bro. I'm not really a big TikTok guy myself.
I don't like it's not I don't know.
I'm a YouTube
I've had people try to tell me, oh, really?
Yeah, I like
I haven't gotten into that either.
Nah, bro, they blowing up, bro, and they're pretty interesting too. I mean, it's pretty much TikTok, bro.
See, I don't know about the YouTube if you can use like other people's music because I think they'll still like hit you with a copyright strike.
Nah, on the YouTube videos, but you can do this. You can do the same thing with the shorts that on Reel. Like you can just add the song.
Because there's a rule if it's the old rule, I don't know if it used to be if it was like less than 10%.
That's 7 seconds or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was weird.
Or now it's like it has to be a dramatic change or some shit. So I know a lot of people that like slow it down and like chop it up, type shit like that.
Pitch it down.
Yeah, pitch it down and shit. Yeah.
Mike Jones in the house.
Type shit. Yeah, chop the screw it.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, but anybody in this like photo in this like media journey that you like looked up to is like, man, damn, that guy's cool. Like,
so many, so many, man. I mentioned Mike and Kat Carey, Darkroom Photo. They're literally the best in the city. They'll do business stuff, weddings, anything. They're the best in the city. In IBJJF, there's Giselle Villasenor, I believe is her name. She's the best. She's like everyone. You know, everyone like the way everyone speaks about her is just like she's like God status. She shot a UFC fight. She did a UFC invitational with Gordon Ryan and those guys, like just through contacts and stuff like that.
Right.
Oh God, man, there's so many. I almost want to like take out my Instagram. There's quite a few for video. Fuck, man, I'm like really blanking, but yeah, there's quite a bit. You know. God, so Mike Kalimbus was the guy I saw hand a business card to somebody, and he's huge in the jiu-jitsu community, and he's been very helpful when I asked for advice. Again, like white belt questions, you know.
Right, yeah.
And he could have easily. You'll meet guys. You're gonna meet people with like better gear. Like this weekend, some guy had the nerve to say like. Oh, like, well, you can do a lot even with Leon's gear.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker
had
the
fuck?
fucking... I
What's that
wasn't
supposed
there.
to mean, motherfucker?
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that. There's probably a reason he decided to say that when I was gone.
Man.
But
what gear do you have?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
You got
I'm not gonna like
making?
break down like the specifics because there might be some little thief motherfucker out there, but spend money on lenses. So I have like decent bodies, but I have pretty good glass. Man, there was one. Excellent, dude.
Yeah,
Excellent, man.
Bro,
Back in the day,
dope, bro.
he answered a lot of questions for me. I was asking the dumbest shit, and he was like, he could have like big boyed me. You know, he had every opportunity to like, because he's established in the game. He's good as shit. He has great gear. He's really, really good. I mean, the shit, the stuff he does for ambush for you guys looks awesome.
Yeah, bro.
And so he answered so many questions. And I'm like eternally grateful to him for that.
Yeah. He's a nice dude.
We gotta have him on the pod next.
He's awesome. Hell yeah. He's a professional. Like I'm still kind of rough around certain edges. But his shit is so clean every time. So.
Hell yeah, bro. He did an interview for me one time, bro. It was super dope, bro. It's still like the first and only time I ever did something like that, bro. You know what I mean? It was just like
you need those guys to like ask your white belt questions.
You need us, bro.
Yeah.
You need them.
But yeah, nah, bro. Damn, Limbo threw me off, bro. I forget what question I was gonna ask you, bro.
We gotta wrap it up soon anyway.
So
do you have any questions for us, bro?
What oh man, I haven't. Do you? How many? When's your next fight?
I'm looking at February right now, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, bro. I'm trying to get on
February. So February Dominion.
I hope so.
Fuck, yeah. I might see y'all back at ambush.
Yeah, hopefully I'm trying to get my son a fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He need one.
I got a bum leg, bro.
Knees?
This knee.
Yeah. Wrestling?
Nah, bro. Diego.
You keep picking on my boy Diego.
Nah,
Diego gonna beat him up, bro. He already fucked his leg up.
Dude, that Dominion fight with Diego was nonsense.
Sick, bro.
He
Sick,
beats everybody ass.
Bro, this literally just like that, bro.
You hear people that are hyped and like, that's the one that's like legit as fuck.
You notice he dropped everybody like with that same like knee.
And it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's beautiful. It's
bro.
like Stano. I remember sparring Stano back in the day. Like he's throwing that fucking what is that disgusting left hook he's got, and like as it's coming, I'm like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna really hurt me.
It's nothing I can do about it.
No, I'm looking at a work of art right now, and it's about to concuss the shit out of me.
It's about to collide with my face.
Yeah,
but it's beautiful.
It's powerful and fast.
Yeah. So
motherfucker, my one and only MMA fight, this dude, Josh Howell Gomez, he's been killing guys ever since my fight with him back in Peak. And he motherfucker threw a spinning like wheel kick at my head. And I'm like looking at the video, I'm like, disrespect on that, but goddamn was that beautiful.
Did it land?
No, God, I wouldn't be here talking about it if it did. No, I ducked under that shit, thank God.
You ducked under?
Yeah, Leon McCormick, PF7, Peak Fighting Championship 17. It's a wild fight. That guy was wild. We found each other on Instagram the other day.
That's crazy.
Like we fought almost 2 years ago. And
2 years ago.
Yeah, like February.
That's pretty recent. I thought you meant like way back.
No, I only had one fight. Like Justin, I win, and you get a win, and you know your phone blows up.
Right. Yeah.
So the message I'll never forget was Justin Governor. Congrats, you're finally officially a fighter. Because I've been training forever, but they're training and then feeling that fear is different. And I only have one. I'm well aware that I'm a little minnow. But, guys like Ray and Stano that have done it 20, 30 times, like that shit's insane. But we found each other. I found him. I saw a photo of his. Oh, there's a Gemini Snow photography. She does Peak. She's amazing, man. And she has a great photo of me like one of these. Oh, like I'm getting punched. And I commented like, ouch. and then me and Josh said some really nice things to me. And I said, dog, like, fear, like motherfuckers will say they're not afraid, they're lying.
Right.
They're lying.
No, yeah, facts.
They're lying. Bro. It's what you do after that fear. Like you just say fuck it. Like there's a photo
it's
she
what
shot
you
of
do
me.
with the fear.
What you mean, bro? I gotta disagree.
Really?
Bro.
You don't get like I'm not afraid of the guy. I'm just afraid of like what could happen because we've seen 1,000 fights. We've seen what could happen.
Right.
I'm not afraid of him. Well, yeah. I mean, the dude was a football player.
Right.
Like he's like I'm not an athletic guy. That's why I fight.
Yeah. But it's a thing. Like man, like Even you can be the most.
That's why I fight. I can't run fast. I couldn't even be. I wanted to be the hiker, in middle school, and they were like, no, sit on the bench. Like I couldn't even get that. So I was like, and then like I'm getting my ass kicked in fighting, and other people are not showing up, and I keep showing up. I was like, well, maybe this is what it. This is for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just I can take it. If you got to be able to take it.
Hell yeah.
But what were you gonna say, man? I feel like I cut you off.
I forgot it.
Cut him off.
It's
Let's
the fucking gas,
go.
bro. It's the
So
fucking
basically,
gas,
you said
bro.
If you fight, you're not athletic. That's what
I'm
bro.
well. I mean, then I've had people close to me be like, "You train, back before I kind of took a step back there. Like, you train, 1,000,000 times a week. You're there all the time. You're an athlete. Can you just fucking admit that to yourself?" I'm like, "Fine," but I'm a different. I ain't running sprints.
Yeah, nah,
I'll
bro.
tell you that.
I've matched against you, bro. You're an athlete, bro. Like I said,
with an F.
you fucking
with an F. That's an honor. That is an honor.
Darsed me, bro. And like I said, bro, I think that was even in the MMA round, bro. So you took me down and proceeded to choke me out.
Yeah, I'm not trying
bro.
to fuck with y'all Muay Thai guys on the feet. Fuck that.
All right, bro. I'm glad you said that because whatever reason, Deuce thinks
I will fuck
that.
Limbo up.
No, that's not even what I'm gonna talk about. Because obviously I would win that fight every time.
I would fuck
but that's
Limbo
not what
up.
we're talking about. He thinks that grapplers will just not be able to take him down because
I didn't say that.
Because he can do Muay Thai.
I never said that. But I said you as a grappler would be
you were
able to
saying
take
if-
me
I don't know,
down.
man.
somebody-
I hate to be on Team Limbo.
Yeah, but you were saying if somebody were to try to take you down, you would just step back and knee him. Or if they try to grab you up top, you would elbow him. Right? You said that?
Let's put it like this, bro. If they're an experienced grappler, bro,
They're experienced.
who've been doing this and know how to take motherfuckers down, especially Thai guys, stand-up guys. Let's put it like that. Guys who stand up, box or whatever. They know how to put a combination together and fucking change levels and like.
Don't be on my
You know what I'm
side,
saying?
bro. Don't
Then
agree with
yeah,
me
I can
now,
see that.
bro.
But a
No.
motherfucker just running at me and trying to take me down. No, I have enough
No,
training
bro.
to try to stop
He
that.
switched it up now, Leon. I can't even argue with him.
Even-
I feel you.
Knees. No.
Not even just with the
No.
knees, bro. I could stuff a takedown too,
So-
bro. Leon, you know, bro. I started off with MMA.
So you
bro.
guys, I will hand it to you guys that like, especially dudes like Prince, it's like trying to take down like a table. I remember
I
that.
told him- I told
you
him
tip
that,
a table.
bro.
There's always one leg
Yeah.
posted. And I'm not even a wrestler. I just kind of like one time I took down like one of the like a Muay Thai MMA coach, one of the guys that we know and respect a lot. And he was like, "How'd you do that?" I was like, "I don't really know. I don't even know what I did. I just kind of got wrapped and did some Weasley shit.
Right.
And we ended up on the ground because I wasn't about to fuck with that on the feet.
Right.
That's the best thing about MMA. It's kind of a retracting point about MMA. Like, but there's no point. There's no point in standing up with a guy if you don't have to.
Yeah, facts.
Like, get that shit down there, and then he's a white belt, and then you can smash him like the white belt he is.
That is true, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Don't get me wrong,
great.
bro. Like I said, experienced grapplers, bro. I'm not fucking with you in the
Yes,
MMA
you are.
fight,
You'll
bro.
beat their ass, bro.
Nah,
you gotta
bro.
be confident, and that's what happened when he grappled with Kyler.
It just takes
you
forever.
could have won, bro, but you were like, nah, I'm not gonna stand up. I'm gonna sit down. He already won, but you could have beat his ass.
For one, I'm not taking down Kyler's big.
Yes, you are, bro.
6'3",
I was on your side.
200 pounds. This motherfucker Kyler is 6'3".
Hey, 6'3"? That means his hips are high. That means he can get under them bitches.
I'm gonna be honest. He might be taller than 6'3".
Like, there's
That's what I'm saying. This motherfucker like 6'6".
high hips. Get it like I train at a gym, Unity Training Center, with a lot of like they're all like flyweights. Call me a bitch, dude, but the flyweights are the hardest rounds.
Yeah, nah, them, bruh.
They can move like I cannot move.
Bruh, they
My
punch
hips
for
are like
days,
up to
bro.
here. There's no way I'm taking those little bastards down.
Yeah,
Like
that
Gordy,
wiry-
Eddie, Patty, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I hate y'all.
You know Alyssa at Ohana? Captain Alyssa?
Oh, yeah.
Is
I
it
know what
Ohana
you're
West or what?
Itty Bitty Jits. That's her name on Instagram.
It's
Itty
Captain
Bitty
Alyssa,
Jitsi.
I think.
Oh.
Captain Alyssa.
Captain
But she's
Alyssa, I
like
want to say
super
is that
small.
Billy Bear?
She's at the
Oh,
headquarters.
that-
Oh, Captain Alyssa HQ. I know her. Sorry, I
Yeah.
mixed up
But
Alyssa's.
she's like super small, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't even know what weight
She might be
class that
115.
is. Yeah, and like I was like moving around with her.
Dude,
Bruh.
the weight.
Y'all
Yeah.
niggas just going crazy.
I'm looking at it, like the way y'all can bend your knees. My shit, I got ACL on this one, and then I let some fucking blue belt knee bar me. Like I didn't tap, and I smashed him after for the record. But he did blow my knee out, motherfucker.
Bro, what
so
the
BTT, y'all need to stop going for knee bars in the gi on fucking War Room Wednesday because that shit's not cool.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so I can't even like really shoot. I have to get really, really loose. Like whenever we do shots and I'm like doing and it looks like I'm being lazy, but I just can't bend this shit.
Yeah, no. See, I'm not with the pulling on my joints and nothing like that.
I'll tap quick in a room, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm not about to fuck around and test to see how far my shit can go.
Oh, I'll get stupid.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll get real dumb.
I'll
get real dumb. That's kind of what was my one strength was like. They called it possum guard, which is like let them pass your guard, get smashed for 4 minutes, get mounted, get your bag taken, and then the next step in the cartoon is just me choking a guy. That's no way to like base your jiu-jitsu from. But I mean, that was the thing. Like I would just I wouldn't tap the shit, but it really retarded like my. It really retarded like my growth.
Yeah.
Like Ray had to tell me like, yo, not getting tapped isn't. That's not the name of the game. Yeah. I'm seeing motherfuckers get brown belts, and it's because they're getting after it. Maybe they get tapped a little bit, but they're growing, and I'm just, I wouldn't like shell up. I just wouldn't tap the shit that I should have.
Nah.
So.
I knew easy, bro.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. I'm tapping.
Come on, bro.
I'm like, shit, that just means let's start over.
Yeah, like, restart.
Oh, God. That didn't even count for real.
I was just too, I don't know if it was pride. So ankle, heel hooks and shit, once you blow one knee and you're like, nope.
Man, as soon as you touch that motherfucker.
Yeah. If that grip is in and your knees beyond the knee line, it's game over.
I think I had somebody say that shit to me one time. It was like, bro, I didn't even twist it. I'm like, you didn't have to, bro. I wasn't getting out of that.
That's like the one.
I didn't even get out of that.
So when guys are like, dude, there's times you get a guy's back and you like maybe have like 70% of a rear naked. And they're like, I'm not getting out of that. Dude, the respect I have for you, like, plummeted. Yeah. It's like, fuck that. You're fine. What's the worst that's going to happen? You get a little choked?
Yeah, on the back is different, though. But like I said, heel hooks.
When this shit happens and it's under your heel and your knee line's gone, like, I mean, no. Yeah, I'm not blowing my knee out on fucking open mat. I'm sorry.
Nah, bro.
I'm sorry. So, not going to happen.
I said, as soon as this motherfucker, like you said, two-hand grab that bit.
As soon as your heel's exposed, it's over. And you'll hear guys like Craig Jones even say that. Like, but they do get those jiu-jitsu guys get retarded on heel hooks. I see them spinning out of shit.
I see them too, bro. I'm like,
I don't get it.
Bro.
That's
I'm good.
What sorcery is this? That's me. Like I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Your shit is literally the other way around.
What they doing, bro? They getting busy over there. We gotta wrap it up anyway.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up anyway.
Take us out, dudes.
Yeah, man, it's been another episode of Can I Kick It, man. I want to thank our guest today, Leon McCormick, man. Thank you for sharing your time with us, bro, for real.
GnarCorp.com, at GnarCorp Photo on Instagram, GnarCorp Productions on Facebook and YouTube. Like, subscribe. If y'all are doing a fight in Dominion on February, it looks like I'm making a video for Dominion in February, so that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, look out for the GnarCorp and Can I Kick It collab.
Yes. GnarCorp is coming.
Hey, I gotta say that too, bro. I meant to tell you, bro. We gotta do some interning with you, or something like that.
Hell yeah, I'll put a camera in your hands for sure.
Bro. I want to learn. I want to learn some of the sauce.
My mistakes will be your benefit, I guess.
But thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much. See ya.